Voch is actually like one of the most entertaining people I watch.
Well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
Trying to get it all figured out, man. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. We trying to get it worked out, y'all. Trying to get it worked out. But I'll be right with you. We just trying to get it worked out. Give me 2 seconds, please. Por favor, 2 seconds.
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
Beats Planet.
Yo. Testing. Make sure my sound is proper. Check. A little bit of technical issues today. You know, we trying to do it in multiple places. You know, trying to make it work out for the Oski Woski. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all for being here. Shouts out to all the essential workers at the Blue Flame and all that. All the ex-strippers, y'all know how it go. We are OBS. There you go. We're not OBS, but we're back. There we go. Now, what's this line in the middle? Hold on. Boom. Yeah, man, you know, we had to make some changes, man. We had to do some stuff. Man. There we go. We had to move some things around, you know what I'm saying? Had to make some adjustments because I don't know if y'all noticed, but we have this little logo. I'm going to move the little mic stand there so you can see it a little better. But we're sponsored by DraftKings now. You see what I'm saying? So you'll see this little DraftKings logo on all my situations there. We had to move some things around just to let y'all know that we're sponsored by DraftKings. We'll be doing reads in no time. And it's a big sponsor too. This just ain't like a sometime sponsor. This is a big time sponsor. All right. So got that set up, and we got one more thing that we got to do for Bleach Report. Just waiting that email out. But hey, we are here, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here, man. We are on the pregame vibe right now. All right. Now, once again, we're not going to be doing any watch alongs because that's not my assignment for this season. My assignment for this season is not watch-alongs. My assignment this season is pre-games and post-games, all right? And that's what we're going to be doing. Now look, we always going to have the best post-game show in the business. I don't even know what you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what else to tell y'all about that. We always going to be doing that. But hey, Voch, you decided to stop going live during the game? Yes. Well, we didn't decide. It was a collective thingamajig that we're not going to go live during the season, but pre-game, post-game, I will be here on Volume and on Bleach Report. We're just trying to get Bleach Report figured out, their little technical difficulty figured out. All right. So with that being said, let me pull up my OBS so we can get the business, y'all. So we can get the business. Hey man, we're finally gonna see some answers be questioned. Pardon me, some questions be answered. That was backwards. Finally gonna see some questions being answered today. I think it's gonna be fun. Let's see. All right, so they sent us a new stream. Let's see how it go. Hold on, but let me make this adjustment for y'all. Boom. Okay. Let me reorganize this for you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let me reorganize this for you a little bit. Hey man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm kind of hurting. I'm kind of upset. I'm kind of beside myself, right? Because the one thing I really wanted to know what this offense looked like at full strength when the rain's not involved. You know what I mean? And we've been saying all you know, through my what in tarnation? Boy, if you'll get your goof at, wait a minute. Boy, if you'll get your off the screen, Voch. Hey man, I just want to live in this world, right? I want to live in this world where I can finally see what my full strength offensive line looks like. You know what I'm saying? I just want to live in a world where I know what my full strength offense looks like. I know that Ford gets a lot of backlash because people say, well, but Voch, Ford has had Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup and CeeDee Lamb. He's had them all together. But in real life, man, Ford really hadn't had all those dudes together. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to know. I just would like to know what this team looks like, this offense in particular, what it looks like when all of the offensive weapons are available. All of the offensive line is available. And we damn near could have found out last week. We damn near could have found out last week what that looks like when everybody's available, but it was a damn rainstorm out that mug. So we couldn't really get a good idea of what that looks like. Now, the whole idea of, hey, Voch, like these guys, you know, these guys are being, you know, placed on the non-active list. They're not going to be available for us, right? Is that like such a big deal? Is it a big deal that we're going into this Jets game, who is a contender that y'all could call it? We're going into this Jets game and we're not full strength, and we're not lined up against this top tier defense, right? Without your left guard and Tyler Smith, and without your wide receiver and Brandon Cooks. Voch, are we at a disadvantage? And my answer is no. I don't think we're at a some complete disadvantage here, because hold them boys till week 5 in real life. Hold them boys until week 5 in real life. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, give me 2 seconds to send this for the Bleach Report. Everything good to go. Hey, chat, y'all being the YouTube audience, y'all have like privileges to like see the behind the scenes here. That first couple of minutes I was just talking, that was all behind the scenes stuff. I'm about to just reset the show like I ain't been talking to y'all for a minute. I'm just trying to make sure that all of my Bleach Report things are good to go. Let me tap in with the chat for a second to make sure y'all good before the actual show gets started and we run down these inactives. Chat. Here we go. Let's see. Y'all good? Man, we about to get a lot of Jalen Tolbert today. We're about to get a lot of, I don't think we're going to get a lot of J. Lou. I'm going to get into that once I make sure everything's good with my Bleach Report live or whatever. I don't think we're going to get like a big terrible amount of J. Lou. I think that J. Lou is going to be doing exactly what Noah Igbenogany was doing last week. I think he's going to be going to go block punts, and I don't know, just going to be around just in case of emergency. I don't think Jordan's going to be doing very much of anything. Man, let's just run down this list, dog. Let's just run down this list. And when Bleach Report gets here, we'll just run it back all over again. All right. Somebody say, what's going on? Hey, man, I'm trying to get this dual stream going, but we're having some technical difficulties over on the Bleach Report side. It's all good. We're going to get it figured out. All right. Let's get started, man. Shouts out to Pat NOC Walker. He provided us with our list today. I like his list. I like how his lists are formatted. Pat NOC Walker said, hey, here's the important shit you need to know. Here's the important stuff you need to know. Here are the keys, the major keys to success. And then up under that is either information that's not important or information that you knew already. I love how Pat NOC Walker formats these things, all right? So just be sure y'all give him a follow whenever you get a chance, all right? Pat NOC Walker on Twitter. Boom. All right, so the first inactive, Brandon Cooks. Let's have a conversation about it, right? This whole Brandon Cooks thing, like I said just a little bit ago, I would love to know. Oh shit, we live. All right, cool. Fine. Shouts out to Bleach Report. Shouts out to everybody on the volume side. All right, let's get directly back into the swing of things, right? So this whole Brandon Cooks thing, I would love to have known what Brandon Cooks looks like with my offense in tandem with CeeDee Lamb, in tandem with maybe Jalen Tolbert and all the miscellaneous fast speed guys, Kevontae Turpin, Deuce Vaughn, things like that, and my tight ends, right? I would love to know what all these guys look like all together. Now it's a grade 1 MCL sprain, something like that. So what I'm hearing from that is, because look, I have no clue what degrees of knee sprains are, or because in my mind when I hear sprain, I think oh no, it's over. When I hear sprain, I think oh no, it's over. But I guess a grade 1 MCL sprain is good enough to go. But what we've learned about the Dallas Cowboys, or at least the Mike McCarthy administration, we know that they like to play things safe. We know that they like to take their time and think big picture as opposed to expeditiously, right? So in my mind, we could use Brandon Cooks today, sure. But would you rather have Brandon Cooks in week 5 versus San Francisco 49ers? Hell yeah, you would. Right? Would you rather have Brandon Cooks like later on in the season, like later in that playoff run? You don't want to, mess nothing up right now. I mean, you don't really need him right now. The same with Tyler Smith, right? because you feel like, especially with Aaron Rodgers being hurt, you feel like you have a good idea about how you can fare versus the Jets with Aaron Rodgers not being available, right? Then after that, you got Arizona Cardinals and the New England Patriots. Now, you have to respect every single team. Every single team deserves your respect, and you just can't treat anybody like they garbage, but come on, dog. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to treat teams like they garbage. You know what I mean? But if you had a time in your season where you had to rest somebody, and it's not called bye week, anytime besides the bye week you wanted to rest somebody, now is the time to do it. Because later on you're going to get into those Eagles fights, you're going to get into those Bills fights, which may or may not be as tough, whatever. You're going to get into the, Dolphins, Lions, Washington football, Wizards always play us tough at the end of the year. So if you're going to be resting somebody, now's the time to do it. So Brandon Cooks and Tyler Smith, if you're going to rest them, do it now. Do it now while Zach Wilson out there, meandering up and down the field trying to figure it all out while we play great defense. There is a part of me though, chat. There is a part of me as the Dak Prescott truther. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to call it fandom, but as Dak Prescott truther, I do want to know what it's going to look like, Dak Prescott versus that defense without Brandon Cooks, right? This is really an evaluation of Dak. This was supposed to be an evaluation of Dak last week, but it just was a damn downpour, right? But what does he look like versus this type of defense? Now you got this type of defense without Brandon Cooks. To be fair, if I can keep it a buck, chat, if I can be real for a minute and prep my Don DeMarco, I've seen Dak do terrible things to a top 5 Eagles defense with T.Y. Hilton and Noah Brown. I've seen him do it. So in my mind, Michael Gallup's a little more healthier now. CeeDee Lamb, your auxiliary pass catchers, be it your fullback. Kevontae Turpin is a guy. Deuce Vaughn in the passing game. Tony Pollard in the passing game. And then you got Jalen Tolbert, who's available now, and he's not the guy that he once was. Don't talk to me like I'm that Jalen Tolbert from last year. He's in a higher place, right? Can Dak do great things versus that defense with these pieces? That's the test. I think they can, but we'll cross that road whenever we get there. All right. But Brandon Cooks is out, though. And I thought that Brandon Cooks was going to be a fantastic addition or just a fantastic key to winning this game, right? Because if the Jets are going to run a bunch of zone, we know that Dak Prescott is great versus zone, and versus zone, you need route runners. Brandon Cooks is a fantastic route runner. Then there's the idea that we could take the top off the defense with Brandon Cooks. Not today. Not today. But anyway, but if I had to guess, though, it'll be Gallup and CeeDee Lamb. And this is what I will say about Jalen Tolbert, though. Jalen Tolbert gives you some versatility to where he can work inside and out. So if you need to line CeeDee at flanker, where Brandon Cooks was playing at Z, if you need CeeDee lined up at flanker, he can do that because CeeDee is talented. And you'll just put Jalen Tolbert at slot, in which he can play because he played a lot of slot at South Alabama. But if you just want Jalen Tolbert just to be your straight up and down Z guy and leave CeeDee Lamb in the slot, nothing else has to change. But I'm just saying that to say that Jalen Tolbert doesn't stop your offense from being versatile at all, right? Jalen Tolbert would be fine for you. Then there's the idea that, Kevontae Turpin can get some stuff going for you. But I don't want to get ahead of myself here. Jordan Lewis is back like bra straps. You hear me? Now, it's interesting. Now, that he's back and all that, but we always talked about the idea of Jordan Lewis being available, him being hurt or him being healthy. Trading away Kelvin Joseph really let us know that Jordan Lewis was healthy. We was like, damn, Jordan Lewis healthy. Then his ass was inactive last week. So I had questions, right? But now Jordan Lewis, who's a guy that plays slot, plays nickel guy, and we're not necessarily waiting to use Jordan Lewis. And a lot of us have this, we lived in this era. And look, think about how good this Cowboy team is, right? We lived in this era where Jordan Lewis was once upon a time our best DB. Y'all remember that? Remember that? Remember it was like Jordan, Cheeto, and like Nolan Carroll or something. Y'all remember that? And I was like, damn, out of all these dudes, Jordan Lewis is my best corner. Y'all remember Jordan Lewis was a kick return guy? Remember that? Chat, Bleacher Report, Volume, Voch Side. Y'all remember that? Remember Jordan Lewis was running jet sweeps and shit? Y'all remember that? Remember that? Right? This ain't me trying to poo-poo on Jordan Lewis or the Jason Garrett administration for that matter. I just wanted us to stop and think for a second and just remind ourselves of how far that we've come as team building, right? As a team building situation. Damn, dog, Jordan Lewis used to be our best corner and he used to run jet sweeps. Now he's our fourth corner and wouldn't dare touch any offense. You know what I'm saying? But Jordan Lewis is going to be a guy that's going to be a deep depth guy for you. I don't think he's going to be playing any cornerback unless something happens to the Knicks or anything like that. But besides that, Jordan Lewis is just going to be a good depth guy. But what I noticed, if you look down, let's just skip some lines here. Noah Igbenogany is inactive. So Noah was active last week when Jordan was out. Okay. So now Noah is a reserve guy for you. Noah getting the first touchdown as a Cowboy in the 2023 season is madness. But if Noah's inactive now, then I can imagine that, okay, well, whatever the hell you was doing, Jordan Lewis is going to be doing that at first, which brings us back to look at how far we've come. Jordan Lewis has gone from being our best corner to he's special teams guy now. Because if Noah Igbenogany starts off the year as special teams guy and now his ass is inactive, that would just means that the dude that's active in his place is going to just be special teams guy, and that's Jordan Lewis. That's Jordan Lewis, ladies and gentlemen. So now Jordan Lewis is going to be that kick block guy or the pick up the fumble on the block teams guy. He's going to be on kickoff. He's going to be on punt return. Jordan Lewis is a special teams ace for us now. Look at how far we've come. I'll be damned. And if anything happens to two things, then Jordan Lewis will come in and play slot for you. Or if anything happens to, I'll just say anybody else because I'm superstitious. Damn. Then Deron Bland will be your outside guy and Jordan Lewis just go play nickel for you. So Jordan ain't that far from being on the field. Like he's right there. But let's just hope that we don't have to see him. Ron Q in the chat says which 7 are out. Well, you just put your glasses on and your thinking cap. Let me just run it down for you. Trey Lance, Junior Fehoko, Eric Scott, Noah Igbenogany, Donovan Wilson, Tyler Smith, and Brandon Cooks are all inactive. It's right there. Every answer you need right there, my guy. But I appreciate you for being here on the Bleacher Report side. There you go. That's everybody that's inactive. Also, too, D Savage 199. That's everybody that's inactive. Is can't be. Hold on. Let me just hold on. I got y'all. Hold on. Voch is a man of the people. Let me cut this down here and do that for you. Hey, hold on. This ain't nothing but a king being a king right here. Y'all want to know who else active? I got y'all. I got y'all. You want to know who else? You want to know who else inactive? You want to know who else inactive? There you go. You can't miss that. You can't miss this big mother right here. You can't miss it. There you go. All right, so I'm a man of the people. Love y'all to pieces. So let's see. We talked about Brandon Cooks, Jordan Lewis, Jalen Brooks. I don't think the Jalen Brooks thing is going to be relevant here. If anything, Jalen Brooks being active is that he just gives you another guy to put on teams, right? So Jalen Brooks was a guy that played a bunch of kickoff and kick return stuff like that. I don't know if Jalen Brooks is going to tackle anybody, but I don't think he's going to give you very much at wide receiver because think about the amount of guys, you know, that we have to give targets to, you know, whether it be Lamb, Gallup, Tolbert. Then you're going to go into the 3 tight ends. That's 6 guys. And then Turpin's going to get involved. Cousin Tony has to get involved. Hunter Lipkin, which I think this would be a good game for him going against the Jets defense and their zone coverages. I think throwing the ball to the fullback would be a fantastic idea. I don't foresee any place where Jalen Brooks actually gets catches or targets today. So he's just a teams guy. Tyler Smith being out hurts my feelings. It upsets my soul a little bit. I can't stand it, but it is what it is. When you go against Quentin Williams, boy, you would just love to be all hands on deck when you go against big ass people like damn Quentin Williams. And look, Quentin Williams ain't just big sloppy guy. He has quickness to him. He has some pass rush to him. He had 7.5 sacks last year, I believe. So when you see when you watch Quentin Williams, you will go, damn boy, I hope that my guards and centers are as strong as I can possibly get it. And that just ain't the truth. Chuma Doga is your left guard today. Now, Chuma Doga, I'll say he graded out positively last week. Chuma Doga didn't die a horrible death for you last week. I will say that. I do think that a lot of the conversation around Chuma Doga is centered around what we thought he was going to do. Because I ain't going to lie, I thought Chuma Doga was going to get his ass, you know what I'm saying? But Chuma Doga did fine. He didn't get you killed last week, right? Considering that Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams, Ashawn Robinson are all dudes. And we're going to run into some guys, you know, in in this game on the interior that are pretty gangster. So Chuma Edoga, hopefully you and Tyler Bigadish can get back on your combo game. Hopefully Tyler Biadasz goes back to being a good help guy for you, and we can really deal with these interior these interior defensive linemen, especially in the run game, because we don't need to get run game going. So Tyler being out, Chuma Edoga's a dude. Tyron Smith is still Tyron Smith is still upright. The rest of the offensive line I feel good about. But hey, if we got to rest Tyler Smith and plan for the rest of the year, I'll do it every day of the week, no problem. Donovan Wilson being out is hurting me. It's hurting me because think of what this defense could be with Donovan Wilson out there. But boy, Marquise Bell ain't missing no reps. It's not. You ain't missing no reps with Marquise Bell out there. Marquise Bell is fine. And hey, I always tell people, man, if you gonna miss a day of work, you need to make sure the dude that's taking your job, that whoever that they tapped on the show, be like, hey, you're gonna be here till they come back, which is Marquise Bell. You want to make sure they ain't doing the job better than you. I ain't saying that Marquise Bell is better than Donovan Wilson or anything like that, but Marquise Bell ain't got me missing Donovan Wilson like that. If I'm just being honest with you, if I was gonna be honest with you, and I love Donovan Wilson. Shit, preseason, man, Marquise Bell was getting double-digit tackles. He was leading the team in tackles. Oh, that's fine. Leading the team in tackles in preseason. Oh, it's different than the regular. And then he led the team in tackles in the real game. Hi, Donovan Wilson. Hi, Donovan Wilson. But yeah, Donovan Wilson is out. Noah Igbenogany is out. We shouldn't care. Eric Scott is out, and we shouldn't care. Junior Fehoko is out. We shouldn't care. And Trey Lance is the emergency quarterback. He's being redshirt. He's out till 2024. So we should indeed not care. Now, I'm going to take this time to answer questions on the Bleacher Report and on the Voch side. So if y'all have anything, I'll answer those questions right now. What y'all got? What y'all got? I think our defense is still going to dominate. Yeah, Ron Q, I agree. I think the Cowboys defense is gonna do a pretty good job of setting this thing off. If anything, if I could just keep it a buck for a minute, this would be a great time for your defense to put some more points on the board before your offense get going. Boy, this would be a lovely time to do just to get any kind of points on the board, any pick sixes or like, kick off, kick blocks or PAT blocks. It's a fantastic time to do it. Fantastic time to do it. But there's a part of me that wants to know what Dak looks like just doing the deal. What does this look like? Because I think the offense did a pretty good job last week in the rain, but people kind of downgraded what the offense was doing because, hey, it was 19 points on the damn board before Dak even got out there. You know what I'm saying? But then there's a part of me that goes, okay, well, fine. I'll take the win, and I'll even take points on defense and kicking teams, right? But what does Dak look like in this offense if we got to lean on him? I think Dak's going to be a dude, but we'll talk about it. Tony Pollard, anytime touchdown scorer. So let's talk about some real shit. You just talked about Tony Pollard scoring. The very first drive last week, Cowboys drove the football down the field, beating the hell out of the Giants, and they got into the red zone. It was close in the red zone. They got into the 5. Like they got close. And then they threw the ball 3 times and had to kick the field goal. It was terrible. Mike McCarthy says, F this, hold my beer, give me that, right? And all the rest of the damn touchdowns in the red zone came from running the football. Tony and Turpin. I almost said Tolbert. Tony and Turpin. So, if I'm to believe that we're going to take success and stack success on top of success, if I had to put my thinking cap on and make an educated opinion, I think if we get into the red zone, we're gonna hand the daggone football off. That's how I feel. W. Alexander 6 from Bleacher Report, appreciate you for tuning in today. He says, concerned about tight end production. Let me tell you what, Jake Ferguson didn't drop a pass until last week. All last year, Jake Ferguson's hands were just fine. They were Teflon. So I don't have a problem with Jake Ferguson. Hey, bad game, pressure of tight end 1, raining. You know what I mean? There's a lot that goes into it, Nerves. Peyton Hendershot just can't be like, oh, my nerves is bad. Oh, it's raining, y'all. Peyton Hendershot just can't be like, oh, yeah, my hand's a little wet. Y'all know. Peyton Hendershot go out there and drop pay. Oh, hey, man, it's first game back. I'm a little rusty. Peyton Hendershot, you was doing this week 16 last year. dropping passes, right? So I'm willing to give Jake Ferguson a little bit of a pass because I've never seen him drop passes. That's what today is for. So when I see Dak Prescott check down to the tight end, in which he will do so because he always does, Jake might catch touchdown today. I'm looking for Jake Ferguson to catch passes because I know Jake Ferguson catch passes. He don't drop them. Peyton Hendershot ass will play basketball with the football. It just happens. He does it. And I asked my my volume audience this. Shouts out to the volume on YouTube. Also Voch Lombardi on YouTube from the Bleach Report people watch. I asked my YouTube audience, I was like, how many passes? Let me ask y'all this, Bleacher Report. YouTube knows this already, but Bleacher Report, YouTube can answer too if you ain't answered already. How many Peyton Hendershot drops does it take for you to put Luke Schoonmaker right at tight end too? How many Peyton Hendershot drops does it take for you to put Luke Schoonmaker at tight end too? How many? How many? I know a lot of y'all is patient, boy, but if it look like, boy, if Hendershot do anything funny looking, and shouts out to Hendershot, right? Him and his, 16 passes last year? 16 catches last year? But boy, if Hendershot does anything funny looking, I'm calling upon my second round pick, and we're gonna expedite the process. We're gonna get going, sir. I ain't got time. Plus, I seen Luke Schoonmaker blocking defensive ends in 3 techs last week. I'm ready to see what that looks like full time. I'll be damn. Let's see what YouTube is saying. Hendershot just ate buttered popcorn. He need to stay at the damn success thing. He was eating that mug last week too. All last year, he was buttering it up. I'll be damn. King Element says they got to put Schoon at tight end too. Better athlete, and Hendershot be inconsistent as F with his hands. Schoonmaker is a way better blocker too. Hey man, y'all just ain't finna be out here vouching. Like that's what people call me. Y'all just finna be out here vouching for damn Peyton Hendershot, and he ain't really done that. You know what I mean? I need to see it. DJ World says Spoonmaker getting reps today. Spoonmaker got reps last week and he blocked pretty well. But I'm talking about, all right, we throwing the ball at Hendershot. And Hendershot hitting us with the and looking down. How many look downs does it take to get to the center, to the Tootsie Roll center of just playing damn Schoonmaker? What else y'all got, man? Chat, where we at, chat? Ron Q says 3 drops. Jex Sulu says 2 drops and it's a wrap. Boy, y'all more friendly than me. Y'all more friendly than me. I'm thinking, look, I don't even think 1 drop. If it hits you in the hands and you bobble it and you still catch it, hell nah, get him out of there. Get him out of there. Peyton Hendershot ass and go caught it. That's enough. Nah, get his ass out.
You hear what I said?
Get his ass out. Put Schoonmaker right in there. I be damn. Any other questions before we get out of here and get ready for the game? Any other questions? We'll be back for the post game show on Bleach Report, Volume, and Voch Lombardi. So y'all be tuned in. Oh no, the Titans are beating the Chargers. Oh no, I ain't know the Titans are beating the Chargers, man. Damn. Oh well. Hold on. Hey, time out. The Titans beat the Chargers. Wait, I know I got it. in here. Wait. And I don't know if Bleach Report want me cussing, but it's all right.
Basically, fuck them.
All right, there we go.
CeeDee ball.
There we go. There we go. All right, y'all got any more questions before I get up out of here? Please don't let Kellen Moore lose to Tennessee today, boy. I just got questions. Please don't. Burrow is looking suspect, of course. Appreciate you, W. Alexander. Appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all. Hey, and if y'all watching on the Bleach Report side, hey, just hit follow on Voch Lombardi. I'll be doing a bunch of streaming this year, and next year, hopefully, if they need a draft guy, I make all my waves as draft dudes. So hey, if they need a draft guy on Bleach Report, I'll do that. So just follow Voch Lombardi on Bleach Report. Be tapped in on all my streams. All right. Can I hit oh no one more time? Shit, we ain't doing that now. Oh, no. All right, we're not doing the watch along, but we're ending pregame, and I'll be back on postgame. Now, I can play with these rules all I want to as far as post game goes, right? So if the game is close, you may see me tap in the middle of the fourth quarter when I go live, and I'll watch into the post game show or whatever. But just just keep your eyes open for that. Keep your eyes open for that. Also too, Zach Golston is gonna give away some jerseys. He wants to give away custom jerseys, and we're gonna put together a little bit of a contest here. He just hit us in the PayPal for $500. He just
Take care of y'all bodies. Take care of y'all chicken.
He just hit us in the PayPal for $5, but he's gonna give back to you guys by doing a custom Cowboy jersey giveaway. All right, so what we're gonna do is you got to tune into the post game show to get the rules for that, because I still haven't all the way thought of them, because I don't want y'all cheating the system. So as I watch the game, I'm gonna put my final brainstorming together and meet me in the post game show. I'm gonna give my final thoughts for how the contest, the jersey giveaway is gonna work, custom Cowboy jersey giveaway, and Zach Golston's gonna hold us down. Appreciate you, sir. He says, note from Zach Golston, man, I sure am glad that football is finally come back around, so I have a reason to end this sobriety. Zach cracking them bugs back, boy. How about them Cowboys? P.S. What's the update on the jersey giveaway? I kind of touched on it with some people in my other I guess content sectors or whatever, but now I'm giving it to my YouTube. I'm giving it to Bleach Report also, since they're here. But we're gonna give the official rules on the post game show. So after the Cowboys beat the shit out the New York Jets, y'all be sure to tap in with the post game show. All right, love y'all to pieces, man. Y'all enjoy the game. Y'all hold down for the Dosey Wilson, Peace, and I'll catch y'all on the post game show. Salute.